their chief whip was whipping them into the chamber. So for the first time, he's all over the place. He's now seen how hard it is to do government business. So he's delaying to fill for the place and all. Mr. Speaker, he makes a certain point. He says that there is no government business. So there's no need to whip his side. Let me remind us. He said that whenever there is government business, you will see his numbers in the chamber. Let me remind him. When you were doing the first approval, the first nominee, the first batch, you were not up to 100. You needed outside to add to your numbers. The second batch, you were not even up to 91. We counted you. On all 4 occasions, you needed the minority, the mighty minority, Mr. Speaker, point of correction, the mighty minority to make you pass your ministers.
Honorable Minority Leader, you are introducing an adjective. When they also start, that will be problem.
Mr. Speaker, on this occasion they can start.
So
they can start.
Minority
Mr. Speaker,
and majority.
Mr. Speaker,
I am okay with minority and majority.
Mr. Speaker, they can start. They can call themselves super minority, super majority. Mr. Speaker, so if you look at all these empty seats, Mr. Speaker, the so-called super majority is not even up to 50. They are not even up to 50. Mr. Speaker, rule on the application now. This House must stand adjourned. Rule upon this application. The application has not been withdrawn. Rule on it. Rule on it so that next time they will know how to whip their members in.
Honourable members.
Yes. Mr. Speaker, our colleague Osahene, in his submission earlier, had used 2 phrases that the minority must not be seen to be acting irresponsible. And he also said quorum used unnecessary. Mr. Speaker, we can take it as he's saying so on a lighter note. But I want to remind my colleagues opposite me that there are a number of times that they have become sensitive to phrases. I won't ask him to withdraw, but I want this day, the 11th of February, to be remembered. You use the word irresponsible minority. We don't have a problem. And Mr. Speaker did not say withdraw. And it is going into Hansard.
Honorable Minority Leader, I haven't heard the word irresponsible minority.
He said so. You can call for the answer. He did, Mr. Speaker. I challenge it. I just want you to get it. He did say that. Check the records. Mr. Speaker, just call the records now. Let them check it and let's check it. I won't lie. Sometimes when we raise the issue as if we are saying things from our own head. He used those 2 phrases. Check it now, Mr. Speaker. I wrote it down. But I'm saying that we absorb some of these jokes. We, our side, we absorb some of these strong words. But if it were to come from this side to the other side, you would have heard, hey, why are you calling irresponsible? They should be responsible. You can check it. So I am reminding him.
Let me find out from Honorable Soini.
If he says he didn't use it, let's call for the record now.
Did you use the word irresponsible minority?
Mr. Speaker, I remember using 3 words. I described the use as unnecessary. I encouraged that it should be used responsibly. And I also said it should be used judiciously. I said it should be used responsibly and it should be used judiciously. Mr. Speaker, if the minority leader decides to look at the opposite of responsible, that is not my choice. That is his interpretation. Mr. Speaker, I thank you.
Honourable members.
Regarding the outbreak of cholera in the Efutu municipality. Mr. Speaker, I've already in a letter dated today referenced MIL/005 conveyed the sentiment of the Futu Municipal Health Directorate to the Minister of Health, calling for an urgent attention on this matter. Mr. Speaker, it's been reported that 412 cases of outbreak of cholera in the Futu municipality has taken 3 lives. Mr. Speaker, currently we have the affected people in the Winneba Municipal Hospital, the Winneba Health Center, and the UUW Clinic. Mr. Speaker, the facilities there are very stressed. Most of these cases are coming from the shores of Winneba, the Ishona. Mr. Speaker, currently, according to the Municipal Health Director, they need operational expenses including funds for fuel, sanitation efforts, procurement of urgent supplies, essential medical supplies and treatment kits, as well as other logistical support for education and public awareness. The Municipal Assembly has no funds to support their program to help educate and to help our people who are suffering in various health facilities. Mr. Speaker, on my part, as a Member of Parliament, I've made available a pickup to enable the Health Directorate continue with its education and supported them with some funds for their activities. Mr. Speaker, this is not enough. The central government must immediately intervene to save lives. The people are suffering. We also need additional supporting staff to be deployed to Winneba. Mr. Speaker, the Minister of Health must direct other health professionals to support the Directorate to enable them contain this unfortunate outbreak. Mr. Speaker, without more, I would want to rest my case and call on the Minister of Health that within a week he should come to this House to brief this House on efforts made thus far. Thank you very much.